Oh man, let's turn away from that window. Whew, sorry. Rare day in the Pacific Northwest. We have sun. But still, what is going on? All you amazing viewers to play later. How we doing today? Oh, of course. No, I'm not going to edit that out because I'm a moron. I don't know. How's life going for you? Having good paint sessions? Dice rolling great for you? Find some great 3D printed bits for your figures? Oh, hope so. But as you know by that thumbnail, picture, whatever else you clicked on to get here today, the title, everything, you know we're going to take a look back in the Warhammer 40k area with their Space Marine Captain and Terminator Armour. Alright, look, I know he's an oldie. I know if you've bought any of the box sets, you're probably sick and tired of Terminator Captains, because you're going to at least get 3 of them and 3 of the same Librarian and Terminator Armour. This guy was a little different, and I'm going to get into the who's, the what's, the where's, the how's, and all that fun stuff like we usually do in a moment, because we got to do what? That's right, get the adulting out of the way. First up is a word from our unofficial sponsor.
So there I was, 23 years old, prime of my life. I woke up one morning, looked in the mirror, and my hair was thinning. It was all falling out. It wasn't until I discovered this one solution that changed everything. My first initial thought was, it's gotta be genetics, right? It's not my fault, this is genetic. Go and find out. I'm not the only one dealing with thinning hair and confidence issues. And it was nuts because we started to change everything in our routine.
We started looking at what we were putting in our bodies, what we were eating, how much water we were intaking, and then we started working out and taking care of ourselves, but still something was missing.
But also what we put on our body is drastically important to our skin and hair health. So we ditched all of those chemical fill products. We started using healthy, organic ingredients and took it upon myself to start creating these organic ingredient products to help people. I have a solution for you. Ditch all of those chemical fill products and grab something that's organic, natural, handmade, something that your family will thank you and your health will thank you. Make the switch today.
Boom, there we go. Seriously, great man, great company. Click that link down below. It's going to bring you right to him. And as a bonus, make sure you abuse the ever-loving F out of that viewer discount code that Johnny has given you. I am currently filming this on Wednesday, October 2nd, 2024. Currently on Amazon, it's $37.40. Prime, 1 day eligible. Prime ain't prime no more, so don't trust it. Alright. So, as I've been going down this road of 3D printed bits and resin miniatures and everything else, I wanted to have a wolf captain that was a little bit more wolfy. Sometimes things work perfectly, sometimes they don't, and sometimes you sit and go, well, that didn't work, what about this? And you go, huh, okay, I can make that happen. Especially with Logan Grimnar just taking in Primaris guys. So Primaris captains aren't going to look as wolfy as their firstborn counterparts. We're going to get into that fun stuff in a moment. Now, there's the back of the box for those of you who like to see it. Okay. Oh, you're lucky on this one. It's all painted up. It's done. It's got its scenic base. It's ready to go for viewing. But like everything else with Games Workshop, everything comes on a sprue. Seriously, everything has a number. Hopefully you can see that in there. So you just follow along and figure out how you want to make your Terminator Captain. Now, I specifically left some pieces off because I had some 3D bits that I wanted to add to make it more wolfy. 2 of them didn't work. There's no way in hell they worked. But thankfully, with the front little loincloth thing, I had something different. I had a whole bunch of different areas in mind, but still. So just pay attention to that, because when you're going through your book, just like every other model, train model, plane model, car model, whatever you put together, everything's done by the numbers. There's basically your little data sheets on the back for how you want to arm it. I like the fact for the captain you can have combi weapons. I kind of went with one of those. But I love the fact that it is a colorful book. That way, wherever you see yellow, except for something like that, is where you're going to be putting your plastic glue. I highly recommend plastic glue over super glue. Plastic glue gives you a great bond, gives you a great area. Unless you're working with larger pieces or resin, then I would go with Gorilla Glue gel. Just my opinion. For resin, you need to go with super glue. You really, really do, because plastic glue ain't going to work. You're going to hold it together, you're going to move your finger, it's going to laugh at you as it falls to the floor and bounces somewhere. Yeah. It went together pretty easy. I didn't have any real construction issues with it. which is kind of surprising for a multi-part miniature. Now, there are some areas I did make some changes, like I said, but I'm just showing you the book for all that. Okay, we're going to get you back in there. All right. So, here he is, all the way finished. Now, with OnlyGames.com, I really like their Stormbreakers. They're the Daka licensed things for basically Space Wolves. They had 2 great wolf pelts for the shoulder pauldrons, and I went, oh, that's going to look beautiful on my Terminator Captain. No. It's designed more for a Primaris Marine than it is a Terminator Captain. I could not make it work. So now I have a vision in my head for a Space Wolf Captain and a jump pack. Something a little different that I'm going to bring to light later on. I still had some of the top things in my bits box. And I recently acquired some larger capes for the back. Now, what I did for over that pauldron, that's kind of like a waist thing for the Primaris Marines. I was able to push it and fold it and kind of move it around a little bit and make it on top of the pauldron like big decorations. So I went, okay, Primaris, Captain, still kind of new, still collecting his trophies, but the only thing standard about him is his pose. And yeah, I gave him the Bolter Plasma combo, no big deal, with his power sword, with the patented Vallejo blue metal white dry brush and then Frostheart glaze over the top. It gives me a great little neat shimmering look for the power sword, and I'm all good with it. I like how he turned out with the double cork base and the snow on top of it, just so it looks like he's wading through a snowy ruin, which I've been trying to work harder on bases for that. I'm even scrapping older miniatures that I have and bringing in new ones and repainting them and rebasing everything. I really got inspired when I did my Sky Claws. I really, really did. So you want to take that game up a little bit more. He went together real easy. The leather on the back is so simple. I'm going to have a tutorial for it later on. It's 2 coats and it's done. And they're both basically contrast paint. Well, contrast in the shade. So, yeah. Not bad. Like I said, just a couple extra bits. The big cloak on the back, which really didn't block anything off, so I could get to a lot of the miniature. The little piece on the top, and a pauldron. It took your standard Space Marine Captain to a different level. Because like I said, if you've gotten any of the box sets, you're probably fucking sick and tired of the same damn Captain. Was that out loud? I'm sorry. I need to control that a little more. But like I said, most of your conversions don't have to be heavy. Go with the storyline, you know? Go with it. Make up something in your head. It's your company. It's your force. It's your figures on the battlefield. You make the determination on what's what, who's where, and what's whatever. I'm finding lately, as I'm advancing on in certain stuff, simplicity works a heck of a lot more. And I'm not talking about my son who's sitting right over there smiling at me being simple. Simplicity on your miniatures works a little bit more. You should see the look on his face. He's trying to figure out if I just slammed him or I'm being serious. A little bit of both.
I was doing what I'm saying. Pretty much both.
You can hear him giggling. But we are at the best point of the video. Seriously, we really, really, truly are. I want to know questions, comments, love, hatred, anger, all that fun stuff right down below. Now, with the Captain figures, have you done any conversions on yours? Have you left them stock? If you have more than one, I don't know why. Sorry. Yeah, okay. Whoo, bring it under control. Like I said, have you done any of that? Have you started incorporating 3D resin bits or 3D printed bits into your force? Because they can take a standard force and just up it in certain different ways. I'm kind of restricted with my bank in certain areas that I can shop with because they see things as potential theft and they won't let it go through, even though you get that automated call and you go, yes, I did that. Yes, I did that. Yes, I did that. No, sorry, not going to let it go through. But still, now, if it made you laugh, made you cringe, made you cry, because it's me, I'm pretty damn sure that it did, hit that big thumbs up. 3 great things are about to happen. Number 1, you are going to help me trigger that algorithm. As kind of a newish channel, The algorithm controls everything. So help a brother Gamma out. Just hit that thumbs up. Number 2, you'll be showing love and support to the channel, which is seriously appreciated. I love you all. You guys, my audience, are a driving force behind the channel. You guys are just a big part of this channel, as my bank is for paying for all this fun stuff. Shh, don't let my wife hear that. And number 3, you're going to give yourself good karma. Seriously, you get what you put out. So if you're putting out good, you're going to get good back. If you're putting out hate, you're going to get hate back. I choose to live a good, solid life, but still. But there we go, guys. My quick, weird look at the Warhammer 40k Space Marine Captain and Terminator Armour. I want to thank you guys for watching this one. Hope you're having a great day today. Hope you're having a safe day today. And Emperor willing, one day soon, we'll be rolling dice across the tabletop.